speaking about Dr. Dre. So this nigga is back in the news this week in his very messy divorce proceedings with his wife, ex-wife, estranged wife.
Yeah. I guess estranged, or what's the other term people use?
Unwilling wife.
I'm thinking of separated.
Separated. Yeah, that's a good word. So
I don't think they're divorced fully yet.
They're going through divorce proceedings, and part of those divorce proceedings is Nicole Young, Dr. Dre's wife that he's divorcing, or who's.
I think you said it right.
Yeah,
his wife he's divorcing. Yeah.
Well, she's divorcing him, so that's the only reason I hung up with that.
Gotcha.
But anyway, whatever. She made a complaint in court about Dr. Dre's new bitches wearing her old clothes. And it's got me to thinking about the statute of limitations on sharing property from previous relationships with new work. So we're men. I'll say me. I've been in the position where women I've dealt with wanted my clothes. They wanted my scent, and they wanted my comfortable hoodies and sweatpants and basketball shorts and shit to lounge in and wear.
Especially t-shirts I found from
T-shirts, yeah. Well, I don't really wear just regular I either wear like undershirts, which will go under like a polo or like a dress shirt, or I wear like a graphic tee like this. So bitch, you're not getting my t-shirt.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of graphic tees. Regular
but
t-shirts
hoodies, sweats, dumb shit, basketball shorts, I run through those. Used to. The question is, what's the statute of limitations on, I guess, your old work's possessions and letting the new work, you know what I'm saying, rock it or wear it? So the reason I'm bringing this up is because Dr. Dre's wife, Nicole Young, has brought into court that she's mad that April is wearing her clothes. April is Fizz's baby, or Marion's baby mom, Fizz's fling, and just social media,
She's
Instagram,
She's
beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Ass fat as hell.
Okay, we'll have to segue into this one, another conversation. But yeah, to me personally, I don't think there's a statute of limitations if I bought the clothes. Okay. Now, if you bought them and you was like, fuck this, I'm leaving, I don't want none of this shit. I don't even want to think about you. I wore this on our anniversary night. I don't want to think about this dress. I'm leaving this shit here. And you bought it, it's a little different. But if I pay for it, like say it's like a fly, I'm acting as if I'm Dr. Dre. I don't have this type of money. Say it's a fly Gucci coat or some shit.
Right.
And, you know, she came over and the weather changed and she wanted to wear it. I'm like, yeah, you can wear that shit. But if she bought it and she's wearing it, I would feel weird. Like I'll probably donate the shit, to be honest. It will feel weird to me. I'd rather buy the new girl something than have her wear some my old wife or fiance or whatever brought with her own money.
Interesting. Because I feel like there's two ways you could do that, right? Like there's one way where you could be like, this is something new for you. It's special. I got this for you.
So you mean like, okay, if you actually did get something new.
No.
Okay, so like, you lying.
Yeah. So you could lie. You still have this, you know what I'm saying, this piece in the closet, but you didn't necessarily, like, you just still have it. Shorty never came in, got it. Now you got some new work, and shit, you're regifting it.
See, I feel like you can't do that because the era we live in, a woman will be like, look at this bitch wearing the clothes he bought for me like it's hers.
And that's
then
what
that creates an issue.
That's what Nicole Young brought up in court.
That's why I wouldn't lie about it. Like, yeah, that's hers. You can have it though.
Right. The other thing though is if Dr. Dre was honest and Shorty decided to wear it anyway, then what? Because at that point, now it's no longer a possession thing. Shorty just like it and it's in my possession. You just mad because it used to be yours now. Right? Like at that point, now the tables have kind of turned a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it's no longer about spite or this old relationship. It's just now you're mad in that scenario. But at the same time, I think I would be very upset if a bitch took a picture with her new nigga in my shit. You know what I mean? So
So you mean she's wearing the clothes she got from you?
Yes.
I would.
Not that I bought her, but if it's mine.
I don't necessarily care about that. I charge that to the game. But how would you feel if the dude was wearing some shit that she got from you?
It's the same to me.
I would feel more upset about that because that shows. Because to me, that's I feel like that's more a reflection on me than her. Because like then I'm like, damn, I dated a goofy woman that would do some shit like this. More so than like by goofy, I mean like letting that man wear my clothes.
Right.
Which is like that's a sin. That's a man sin. You're not supposed to do no shit like that. There's been a couple of times where I've like not had planned on spending the night at a woman's house, and she's like has some man clothes, and like they were offered to me. I'm like, nah,
can't do it.
And doing this. The one time I did it is because that woman previously dated another woman, so it was like, and that woman was on the stud spectrum of things. So like
she had a dope little Gore-Tex.
It was baggy as fuck,
like that. Yeah,
it was baggy on me.
Yeah.
So that's I think the only time I did it, and I stole those because I thought it was hilarious.
Because that's the thing, as a dude, you're not gonna wear no man clothes from your joint. You probably, especially like any official team gear.
That's
stay
disgusting.
away from that.
It's
you know
gross.
what I'm saying? Like
gross,
any actual warm up.
See you
like
with the Bucks sweats on, and we know you ain't a Bucks fan.
Nah, don't do that. You can't wear that, nigga. You can't do that.
Yeah.
But also if you like, man, I'm sorry. If I was to see my ex or my ex's new nigga in my clothing, I would be mad.
You wouldn't find it funny?
No, I wouldn't.
Why would you be mad?
Because, like, why the fuck are you stealing my swag? Like, you taking my old sauce.
Exactly, it's old, man.
But that's my point. Like, you're building your legacy off my old shit. That bothers me. Because you're leeching at this point. You're leeching off my growth. Like, that's how I look at it. You're leeching off my growth. You wasn't even down enough to grow with me.
So
and now you're taking advantage of my growth. Like that's how I would.
To flip your question on you, is there any amount of time that could pass where you would be cool with that, or you wouldn't get upset by seeing it?
So my thing is, I wouldn't give a fuck unless it was a piece that I cared about. I have a few, like I'm.
Well, his brother trying not to incriminate himself. He was about to say something.
Yeah, no. There's only a few pieces of clothing that I have that I like truly consider art, and like they're very important to me. And if those items were worn, then yes, 1,000%, I'm feeling the way. I don't give a fuck, because if you're gonna wear that shit, you're literally, based on how I feel about them, you're doing that out of spite. Like there's no other reason for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? So if you're doing that, then yes, I'm gonna feel away because you're trying to make me feel away. But for the most part, it's a little bit more of an ego thing, maybe even an ego boost. If you had the right perspective, it's like, damn, she's still thinking about. I wonder if she still smell me in that hoodie. You know what I mean? Like,
that'd be so gross if she gives you some clothes, you put it on, it smells like another nigga. Ugh, disgusting.
No, that's trifling.
You're running traffic.
You can't do that. You can't do that. That's like having. Yeah, no, you can't do that. That's like having. Yeah, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, I don't know what the women feel the other way. Like if that happens to them, as far as like,
if you give a shorty an extra pair of leggings, bro, she's going to cuss you out. Like that's not ever gonna work out. If you got an extra bra for her, you know what I mean?
You
like,
can't do intimate items. I definitely not wearing another nigga's boxers.
Yeah, nah, you can't do that. Socks.
That might be the only thing.
And that's on the verge. You might need to have some socks.
Yeah,
in order to do some
anything
shit like
else.
You wear like a hat or like sunglasses or shit like that. Accessories.
I couldn't do a hat.
What would you be okay of wearing?
I think
another nigga.
Socks if I desperately needed them. Maybe some cheap accessory, like maybe some throwaway glasses just to get the sun out your eyes.
Yeah, on the
but
beach
like
day
I'm not
type
wearing
shit.
if you got like some diamond encrusted Cartiers. That shit
Some
looks
custom
crazy.
joint.
Like you really look like you're trying to sell a nigga swag.
Right.
And like, yeah, that's
Jewelry,
no jewelry. Nah,
shoes.
no shoes. It's, shoes might fall along the lines of socks, or like say my shits just got fucked up somehow, and I can't even wear them. Like I'm not walking home barefoot, or I'm not driving home barefoot. That might be the only way, and even then, I might be like, "Fuck it, I'm going home barefoot," as long as it ain't snowing outside. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
So to me, what this is a lot more about the type of nigga that would do that, and the niggas that I've seen wearing other niggas like their current works, old work shit.
Yeah.
That to me just is some weird ass shit, bro. You supposed to establish yourself enough in your relationship where all that old shit,
Quick hands.
yeah, it don't matter. Like she wants to wear your shit now. That's how it should be. And if
I agree.
you with a girl who is trying to put you on to her old nigga's dopeness, she still wants him. Period. And she wish you were him. She may just be in a circumstance where her pride won't not allow her to get back with Buddy.
I can see that.
But she's trying to make you him. Just understand.
Never a position you want to be.
Nah.
Shout out to one of my exes.
Yeah.